Back when Donald Sterling got caught saying that he doesn't care for black people, which was a big fucking shock. Um, a lot of people had different reactions to it. You had a lot of these people on these sports shows saying that, basically giving Donald Sterling cover, saying that, hey, he was recorded without his acknowledgement. A lot of people try to relate it back to black people, saying that, oh well, you've never said nothing about a white person or a person of another ethnicity. A lot of people tried to pull that card. A lot of people came out and just said they were upset about it and they were angry and they felt like Donald Sterling needed to be reprimanded and basically kicked out of the NBA. And it really caused a lot of commotion and a lot of different opinions. And a lot of people said that the Clippers shouldn't have played during that time and they should have took a stance. And I was one of the people that came by and I said, no, I don't think these guys should throw away their whole season because of a racist asshole that decided to come on and say he doesn't care for black people. I didn't agree with that, and it could have been because I'm somebody that played sports and I was able to get to the college level and play sports, and I understand a lot of things that go into just getting to where you want to be every season, and being away from your family and not being able to do a lot of things that you want to do, and the sacrifice, and being in the gym all the time, and it could have been that. And then I did step away from that, and I looked at it from just a consumer's point of view. I looked at it from someone being black, and I did say that I didn't think that not the Lakers, the Clippers should not have took a stance, but I said be very wise on when you take a stance with it. So, I was one of those people. I did come out here and I said that I didn't think that they should throw away their whole season and not play simply because of comments that Donald Sterling said. And, you had a lot of people came out, a lot of different opinions. Some people agree with what I was saying. Some people say no, absolutely not. They felt like the Clippers should have not played whatsoever. Donald Sterling doesn't like black people, and they should have took a stance at that moment and say, the hell with the NBA. And I understand that completely. But recently, Doc Rivers came out and he said that if Donald Sterling is still part of the Clippers, meaning, he still owns the Clippers or whatever's going on as far as the legal side of getting him to sell the team and getting him completely out of the organization, he said he's really contemplating not being in LA anymore and coaching the Clippers because of the people who are in charge of this organization. And a few days later, Chris Paul came out and made a statement saying that he possibly will not play if things are not fixed in due time, as far as again, with Donald Sterling being removed completely out of the franchise before the regular season starts. And I think this was a very smart move on these guys. And like I said, a lot of people might disagree with me. It is what it is. This is my opinion. You can have yours, but I think these guys are very smart by coming out now in the summer after the season is over, after the playoff series is over and everything, to come out now and say, hey, we're embarking on a new season, trying to get to the NBA Finals to win a championship, and we don't want to enter the new season under an organization that has basically a blunt racist, that has certain opinions towards black people. We don't want to work for anybody like him. We don't want to be a part of a franchise or an organization that has that type of ownership under our heads, because it will affect us. And I think right now is a perfect time for these guys to come out and really take a stand. And the reason why I say that is because right now this is your time to get your business endeavors in order. Figure out what you want to do coming into the new season. And right now is when you can make those moves and you can really take a stance and give people the chance to get things right. Put some pressure on these people and say, hey, if things are not right, you're going to lose probably damn near the second best coach in the NBA right now. and you're gonna lose a star player like Chris Paul, and probably a lot of other Clipper players that might not have came out, being maybe their PR told them don't come out and make any statements like that or whatever. But it's definitely going to be a change if Donald Sterling is still under the overhead of the Clippers. And like I said, I think this was smart. These guys, like I said, don't throw away your whole season because of a racist. These guys have a very good squad, and they could have got to the finals. And they have an excellent coach. And why throw all that away in the playoffs because of Donald Sterling? And that's the way I looked at it. You go after your goal and what you've been trying to achieve the whole season. And then, if things don't work out, you don't get to the finals or whatever, then you start making your move. You start moving your chess pieces and say, hey, it's going to be a whole different ball game if you guys don't get this shit in order. So, I mean, I got a lot of respect for Doc Rivers, for taking a stand, him being the head coach and leading by example and coming out to the public and saying, hey, I might not be here if things are not changed. And Chris Paul, too, coming out, and putting his name on the line with, a lot of his endorsement deals, like with Allstate and several other endorsement deals that he has, putting that on the line saying, hey, I might not be a part of this if things are not done correctly and if this guy's not out of this franchise. So, I mean, that's my opinion on, I got respect for these brothers coming out and doing it. I think they did it at the right time, and they did it at the appropriate time without them throwing everything that they worked for down the drain. And I'll give everybody a prime example. I like to give these examples because I want people to view it from a different mindset. If you've been in high school and you're getting ready to graduate and you find out that the person that's over the whole entire school district is a racist, don't like black people, but your graduation is next week, do you say, hey, I'm not going to walk that stage, I'm not going to participate in the graduation because the person that's ahead of the whole school district is a racist and doesn't like my people? Hell no. You're the one that worked your ass off for those 4 or 3 years you were in high school to get to that level, to get to the opportunity to where you can walk across that stage, have your family feel proud of you, and accomplish what you've been trying to accomplish. Why should you throw all that down the drain simply because somebody does not like you? So, I just wanted everybody to really look at it from a different point of view. And, hey, some people might agree with me. Some people might not, but it is what it is. I think these guys are smart for making a move right now. They made a move, when all the drama was going on. They did voice their opinions. We did see the thing where they took off their Clippers jersey, which was a big statement. But to make even a more powerful move during the off season, I think that was more of a smart chess play instead of being emotional. Letting some racist that doesn't like black people destroy everything you've been working for that whole season. So, again, much respect to these brothers. I would like to hear some people's feedback on this. What do you guys think about Doc Rivers and Chris Paul making these comments now? But I'm out. You guys check the links in the description box. Subscribe to my other YouTube channel. I'm out. Peace.